Kyuji, please go out with me.
The girl who declared her love to me was my childhood friend, Misora Shiratori. My name, by the way, is Kyuji Natsumiya. She is not only kind-hearted and warm, but also known as the Madonna of our school, even though she is only a first year. I had no idea what she would want to tell me when she asked me to meet her on the school's rooftop, but I'm sorry, but I'm only thinking about the upcoming national baseball tournament right now. I want to focus on my baseball, so I can't go out with you.
Oh, I see. Sorry to have taken your time during the lunch break. Then, I'll return to the classroom now.
Oh, Misora!
I am so sorry.
Misora said those words and left the rooftop as she were running away. Could I have not have phrased it better? I didn't want to hurt her. To be honest, I was happy to learn about Misora's feelings for me. But I'm just clumsy. It's my fault.
What are you doing making Shiratori cry?
You guys.
I'm disappointed in you, Kyuji.
These two belong to the same baseball team. One of them is Kaito Takasaka, and the other, Rikuya Kanzaki. They are strong members of the team. That you came out right away after Misora left means that you guys were eavesdropping, right?
Oh, well, I was just worried about whether my good friend would be able to handle the situation well. That's right. I thought that if you did something funny, we would step in to help you out. That's why we were hiding.
Liar. You just came to be entertained.
Don't get angry. We were actually worried. At least about 50%.
That means that the other half was for you to be entertained.
I actually was worried about you, Kyuji. I didn't come to be entertained.
After that started the game of tag with these two.
But really, why did you decline her offer?
That story again?
Well, not to tease you or anything, but Shiratori is really popular among everyone, right? On top of that, she is a childhood friend of yours, so people around you guys thought that you two were already close enough to become lovers, so I wondered. You like Shiratori, right?
Kaito, this is none of your business.
But Shiratori is a nice girl, and you don't want to see her feeling down, do you? The reason why she is a manager of the baseball team is because you are in the baseball team.
I think she would have been the manager even if I weren't in the baseball team. She's like baseball since she was little.
Do you think that she would come to a private school where the tuition is expensive just for that reason? In order to go to the national tournament, she would need to get into a high school with a strong baseball team.
What do you want to say?
Well, it was because you were here.
All right, you guys. I'm glad that you're good friends with each other, but make sure you do your stretches thoroughly, all right?
Hello!
Oh, I'm glad you're all energetic. For the fall tournament, I'm making the team around you three. Although you are in your first year, I am counting on you guys. This school, Kanonyuki High School, is one of the strongest teams in our prefecture. This summer we lost in the finals, but next year, we want to be able to participate in the national tournament. Even though you're still his first year, you can throw a ball at 145 kilometers per hour, Kyuji. And as for Kaito, you can throw all kinds of curveballs. On top of that, Rikuya, your batting average was over 50% this past summer and hit 3 home runs. To be honest, I'm even aiming for a team to win the national tournament.
True, it is amazing that you were able to gather such team members. We would all be top members individually speaking in other teams, but you combined us into one team.
Even if there was only one of you, as long as you keep training hard, we would have good chances of making it to the top. But that also means that an athlete full of talent could be placed in danger. I want you guys to become the top baseball players in the world. That's why I'm making sure to provide you guys with an environment in which you don't have to overstrain yourselves. Me, Kaito, and Rikuya chose to attend this school because of our baseball coach. In fact, the athletes who our coach trained left impressive records, and many became professional baseball players. There is no one who has retired due to an injury. He is still too young to be called a master, but he thinks a lot about his team members. Probably this is because of his past experiences. Back in the day, our coach was expected to become a professional baseball player when he was a high school student. When he was in his second year, his team won the national tournament. My dad still sees my coach as a hero. Although he was that incredible, when he was in his senior year of high school, he injured his elbow because he had been the pitcher from the preliminaries all the way to the finals. That's why he doesn't want his team members to go through a similar experience like this.
By the way, Kyuji,
Yes?
I heard you declined Shiratori's offer.
Oh? Why does our coach know about this? Oh, Kaido, did you tell him?
No way! I know nothing about it. I didn't tell anyone.
Then why does our coach know?
That's because I heard from Shiratori.
Oh?
She seemed to be feeling down, so I asked her why. And she wouldn't tell me at first, so when I asked her if something happened between you two, she told me the truth.
What are you doing?
If a student is feeling down, I have to find out what's going on, right? On top of that, if it's related to one of our top team members, I have to make sure. Our fall tournament is coming up soon, so I can't have our members' conditions to be unsteady. There is no rule against being in a love relationship in our baseball team, but it's true that many of our members like Shiratori. So I understand that you couldn't accept Shiratori's offer. But it's still a terrible thing for a man to hurt someone who likes him. You realize that, don't you?
That was why Kyuji had declined. I didn't say that I liked her.
But you did say you disliked her when I asked you.
Shut up.
Anyway, I'll give you some time to talk with her. So go and talk it out with her. You probably couldn't talk to each other properly because she ran away after you declined, right?
I sometimes think that you may have actually seen all of this, Coach.
You guys are easy to understand. Come on, go to her.
All right. I'm not sure about the coach, but it was true that I couldn't speak to Misora properly, so I decided to follow his advice. Misora, do you have a moment?
Oh, Kyuji? What is it?
You're completely flustered. Listen, it's not that I declined your offer because I don't like you or something.
Oh, really?
As I told you on the rooftop, I just want to focus on baseball now, so if you are all right with it, I still want to go home together today as usual.
Oh, okay. I, too, want to go home with you together.
All right, so I hope you understand what I mean. So really, don't think too much about it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so I should get going.
All right, I guess it was a pass.
If we had not come back with such a shy face, it would have been better. Shut up, don't tease me.
Kyuji, you have it tough. All right, so go run some laps. We'll have a hard training today as usual.
In his case, this isn't a joke. That's why it's really scary. After that, we completed what we thought was a hellish training. Wow, I am tired.
You really had to run a lot today.
It's important for a pitcher to have a strong body, especially you first-year students. Is what he's been telling us ever since we entered high school. We have been running around so much since then.
But if it's our coach telling us that, it must be true?
That's why we're able to endure that hellish training.
And then,
Isn't that car strange?
is what you were saying yesterday…
Misora!
What?
The car came right at us. I saw that and pushed Misora out of the way.
Kyuji?
Kyuji,
are you alright? Kyuji!
Sora, don't cry. I am alive, so…
But your right hand…
As I told you, aside from your right hand, there were not so many major injuries. It seems that you hit your head rather hard, but it's not because the car ran you over, but because you hit it on the ground, I think. But your right hand that tried to steer the car away from you, it might never return to its original condition. The police checked the drive recorder attached to the car and saw that as I pushed Miss Sora away from the car, I had used my right hand to get myself out of the car's way. At that moment, I'd pushed my right hand against the car in a strange position and broke my bone in an unusual way. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I found myself in a terrible position. But I'm really glad that Misora only got a few scratches.
When you say that it won't be back in its original condition, do you mean that he won't be able to play baseball anymore?
The shape will return to its original form, but even if he does the rehabilitation, he will not be able to exert his strength with it. I think so, of course, for baseball. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry. If I had paid more attention to my surroundings, this would not have happened. I would not have taken baseball away from you, Kayuji.
Sora, it's all right. It's not your fault, but the fault of the driver who had fallen asleep at his wheel.
But
You don't need to worry about anything. I actually am proud of myself for having been able to protect you.
Kayuji?
Sorry, Mom. I want to talk with my coach and my doctor, so could you take Miss Sora out of the room for a moment?
Oh, I understand. Miss Sora, let's go.
Mom understood what I was trying to do, so she took Miss Sora out of the room. What'd you want to talk about? I am sorry. I know we have a big tournament coming up, and I got myself injured like this. What? It's not you who should be apologizing. As you said before, it was the driver's fault and not yours. You are incredible for having protected Shiratori, and I'm so glad that you are alive. Thank you very much. There's nothing to laugh about. Doctor, it's the right hand that is injured, right? Oh, yes, it's only your right hand that is broken. I'm glad to hear that. Kyuji, what are you... Coach, please, teach me how to throw southpaws from now on. I will do southpaws. What? That's crazy. It's not your dominant hand. I realize that too, but I can't let things finish this way. If I stop playing baseball now, I will leave a big scar on Masora's heart. Kyuji, I will be able to get the feeling for the throw and the muscles necessary by going through the training. So please teach me. But even if you are able to throw with your left hand, it would be hard to catch the ball. But in the States, there are one-handed pitchers whose teams have even won the Olympic Games. Please, I want to do as much as I can. Oh, okay, if you say that, let's give it a try. Oh, thank you very much. But first, you need to get better. That is a priority. Listen well to what the doctors tell you and get your body back in shape. When you come back to the field, I will teach you from zero. I was able to get the coach's permission, so I devoted myself to getting better. 3 months later, I'm sorry to have inconvenienced the team. I would like to participate in the practice session from today. I had finished my treatment and rehabilitation and was back in the team. As the doctor had said, my arm only had enough strength to grip chopsticks, but otherwise, I was completely cured. From now on, I have to regain my physical strength and the leg muscles that I lost while I was in the hospital. As for the left hand, I've been training it during my time at the hospital. You're finally back! The fall tournament is already finished, you know. But I am glad you're back. Yeah, sorry I've caused you two the inconvenience. In the fall tournament, unfortunately, our team lost in the semifinals. I was very disappointed that I was not able to be there. Oh man, if I'd thrown in the semifinals. I see, then are you okay that you didn't make it to the finals? Oh, coach! If you have time to complain over a lost match, build your body so that you can throw well. But unless there are unforeseen circumstances, I won't let you throw 2 games in a row. Sorry. Kyuji. Yes? Prepare yourself for the summer of your senior year. I think it will be hard days for you ahead. But since you have talent, you might be able to throw with the southpaw in about 1.5 years. Yes, thank you very much. After that, I practiced throwing my left hand and built up my body every day. Of course, it didn't work as it did with my dominant hand, but it wasn't as desperate of a situation as I'd feared. The knowledge I gained while I had to throw with my right hand also worked when I used my left hand. What helped me the most was how Masora supported me every day through my hard training. After 1.5 years, Rikuya, go! I was able to join the bench members, and... Yeah! Yes, it's a home run! Good. Kyuji, switch places with Kaido and play the defense. Kaido, get in the left. I was able to play as a relief pitcher. When I become the batter, it becomes difficult for the team to gain a point. So I get to play when we are ahead of our opponent. This is how Kaito can rest, so the other members are also okay with this arrangement.
Kayuji, you can do it!
Thank you, Miss Sora. I'll do my best. Jeez, you're always cool. Let's do it so that we can get in the national tournament. Kaito, that's right. I'm counting on you for the latter half.
Man, if we win this, we can get to the national tournament! We will not lose to a pitcher who injured his dominant hand!
You can't throw with his dominant hand. Go! He overcame his injury and rebuilt his body. He's stronger both physically and mentally than 2 years ago. Most definitely. It can't be easy to hit this ball, since he is one of the best members on our team. I had faith in Kyuji's talent, and I also sympathize with him. But that alone wouldn't make me put him in the bench or let him play in the field. As long as we stay ahead of the game, he can keep it that way. I have faith in him, so that's why I'm using him.
Yes!
Strike 3! Game!
I come on the 5th round as a relief pitcher and somehow was able to keep our points to the 9th round. Of course, the other members made sure that our opponent did not score. But this game also gave me self-confidence for the games to come.
Yes! We can go to the national tournament! We finally made it this far!
Kaito, Rikuya, everyone, thank you.
No, you fool! We should be the ones to thank you! Thank you for coming back, Kyuji. Thanks to you, we can actually aim to win the national tournament!
Alright, we'll keep it up so that we can win the national tournament.
Kaito, Rikuya, yes, we will win!
This is how we, the Cat and Yuki High School, was able to make it to the national tournament. After that, the reporters surrounded us.
When you were a freshman, you suffered a devastating injury, but retrained so that you can throw southpaws. Now you're throwing balls that are even better than the ones when you were using your dominant hand. What helped you get through this hard training?
That is... It's my parents who take care of me and the coach who listened to my selfish requests and taught me how to throw southpaws. My teammates who worried about me during our hard training while fighting to be regular members themselves. But above all, my important childhood friend who has supported me all this time. Yes, it was not only after the injury, but it was because Miss Sora had always been by my side that I was able to come this far. And I wanted more than anything to show my appreciation to my teammates for having supported me all this time.
The school was in such an uproar.
Right now, we're on our way home after finishing the meeting at school. At school, all the students have been waiting for us to come back and have celebrated our achievement. I'm sorry that I kept you waiting. It took 3 years for us to get into the national tournament.
No, what are you talking about? It's already incredible that you were able to get into the national tournament. And if you hadn't been injured, probably...
Because of that injury, I think I was able to become stronger. But do you remember? I made a promise to you when we were little.
Is that the one when we were watching the national tournament on TV?
That's right. When we were watching the national tournament, you said that your dream was to stand on that stage someday. That's why I promised that I would take you to the national tournament for sure. I'm relieved that I was able to keep that promise.
Kyuji.
About 2 years, Miss Sora, I declined your offer to go out with you. The reason was because I had decided that I would tell you my feelings when I was able to take you to the national tournament.
What? Does that mean?
Yes, I have liked you ever since we were little. That's why, if it's alright with you, I'll be happy if we could become a couple.
Of course, because I still like you so much.
Oh, that's good. Sorry that I made you wait for so long.
No, it's all right. Because I'm really happy right now. I'm so glad that we could be a couple, Kyuji.
This is how we started dating. After that, the Cat and Yuki High School was able to win the national tournament. And Kaito, who had been the best of us, and Kaito, who had many home runs, and I as a relief pitcher who protected the points, were all able to become professional baseball players. But we all declined our offer and entered the same university. Of course, Miss Sora entered the same university, so now we are living together in an apartment we have rented and are spending happy days together.